what it is, and I enjoyed being up there. It was great.
Well, Lisa Ashton flying the flag now for ladies darts, a woman you know plenty about, and a few people that I spoke to before this tournament were tipping her as a potential title winner.
Well, I don't see it as to why not. Her game's been really good. She's been a little bit off just lately, but that can all come back, and today's a different day.
Yeah, absolutely. She was once again the best performing lady at Q School. Didn't get through this time, but plenty of history around Lisa Ashton. You played on the women's series last year. In fact, you played Lisa in a quarter final. Where do you think your game's at, and what are you looking forward to this year?
I'm just taking each game as it comes, to be fair, at the moment. I'm enjoying getting back on the circuit and doing a little bit. So, but yeah, we've got lots of options this year as well. So, with the PDC bringing into the women's series and that. So, we'll see what goes.
Yeah, brilliant time for ladies darts. Brilliant time for darts, of course, here at the very first seniors championship, where Terry Jenkins has hit a maximum in the opening leg. Jenkins was, as I said, in fine fettle against Roland Sholton yesterday, averaged in the mid-80s. Terry Jenkins, he's a man who's missed out so often. 11 major final defeats for the Bull. I'm probably asking the wrong person here, Trina, because you didn't lose finals, did you? But what must it be like for someone like Terry Jenkins every time he gets to that position to be there again and be so determined to finally get his moment of glory?
Yeah, it's got to be demoralising for him, It's hard. It's hard enough playing in any final, win or lose, but to have been so many and be on the losing side of it, you must think, what have I got to do?
Well, maybe it'll happen here this weekend for him. He sets up the shot, but Ashton does have a finish in front of her.
You require 158.
That's a treble, 20.
98.
Sets it up there.
Terry requires 40.
Jenkins to miss 3 darts, however, at tops, and he only needs 1 to find it. So it's a fantastic start for the Bull, picking up where he left off yesterday.
Game on.
Lisa Ashton, winner of 4 World Championships. There's been a lot of talk about her and Fallon Sherrock lately, flying the flag for women's darts, but just to put it into perspective, the lady alongside me won 10 world titles, an incredible feat.
Yeah, it was hard work.
Most recently, of course, 2016, beating Lisa along the way, and she was a big favourite then, wasn't she?
She was, yeah. Well, I mean, 2016 come out of the blue, really, for me, so but yeah, happy to take it, obviously.
Yeah, just another. Had to get a bigger mantelpiece, didn't you?
100.
Did you manage to talk to Lisa before this tournament? I know that we said that other people are tipping her for a good run, but how's she feeling about that?
Yeah, I think she's okay. She's having a practice in the practice room, obviously, and she said that she was feeling all right. So, we'll see what happens.
Well, she's in a position here where she really needs to find a treble 20, and has done. Maybe the Bull now.
85.
Trying to leave the finish. Jenkins, though, has 6 darts from 140. May look at treble 18 here. And finds it. Perfect setup shot for Jenkins.
That's a good bit of pressure there from Lisa. You should be hoping he doesn't take this out. Give her a chance to get the leg on the board.
Game shot on the second leg.
Yeah, she was right on his shoulder, but Terry Jenkins just brushed her away.
Third leg, it's Lisa to throw.
He doubles his lead. Ashton, of course, like yourself, Trina, playing in the second round, going straight through as a seeded player. Do you think that's an advantage or perhaps a disadvantage when the opponent's already had a game on the stage, particularly in a brand new tournament?
I don't know really. I mean, I was happy to go in as a seed, I have to say. But yeah, sometimes that it can settle you in that first game sort of thing, and you're ahead in that experience and that. So yeah, sometimes it can help you.
Yeah, we've seen players. Phil Taylor lost the first set, didn't he, and then turned it around against Peter Manley. So we have seen players come in to the second round and just take a set or two to really feel comfortable. Terry Jenkins, having played a match, does look comfortable from the off. 2 180s already. Ashton was right behind him in the last leg. She responded to that maximum in this one with a 140 though. I think this could turn into a really competitive game of darts.
$100. Terry require 161.
Doesn't need to take it out anyway. Well, you'd think he doesn't need to take it out. Sorry, Ashton has left a finish. Slipped into the treble 1, but 157. This would really announce a presence on the stage.
57.
So just set this up now.
99.
Similar feel to the last leg, isn't it? Just needs Terry to give her a break.
Yeah, absolutely. She'll be hoping.
Well, the hope may come to pass. 16s. Now the bullseye. And the ball gets the ball. And he doesn't give Lisa Ashton a break. And he takes the first set in straight legs. A wry smile on the face of Lisa Ashton and a little bit of congratulations for Terry Jenkins. That was an excellent dart, a rescue act finish for the bull, who goes a set up, and it's his darts in the second.
83.
Terry averaging 95 at the moment, so that tells you how well he's playing.
It's a similar kind of performance to the one that Robert Thornton put in, isn't it? You'd be familiar with how
thank you for reminding me.
How Lisa may be feeling on the stage right now. But, in a couple of those legs, she was right behind him. So surely she's just got to keep thinking, just keep at it. You can't keep hitting it every single time. Yeah,
if she keeps on the back of him and then just hope that, he gives her the opportunity, makes a couple of mistakes and she jumps on it.
Always really intrigued by the darts that Terry Jenkins throws. Completely smooth barrels he throws. I don't know how he managed to get from his hand to the board, to be honest.
I have to say that's something that wouldn't suit me at all. I have to have a lot of grip on mine.
Particularly in the heat of battle. I'm sure it's hot up on that stage as well, isn't it? It's been a packed crowd here at the Circus Tavern over the course of the last 3 days.
Yeah, absolutely it is. Very warm up there, and it's a low ceiling, and it is very warm, and yeah, I mean, like I said, I have to have grip. Nice 140 there from Lisa.
And once again, just a dart behind him, really.
60. Lisa, you require.
Now this would be one shot, one good shot. Can't do it now. Should be looking to set it up.
41.
Well, it's a 2-darter, but Terry Jenkins again is on a simpler finish. Double top.
Game shot on the first leg.
He's not missing them doubles, is he, at the moment? So.
Second leg, it's Lisa to throw first. Game on.
Yeah. Peter Manley, the man nicknamed One Dart, but Terry Jenkins bidding to steal that nickname the way he's throwing at the outer ring, and indeed the bullseye. A bit like Kevin Painter at the moment. If he carries on at this standard, Painter averaged 85 in his first match and stuck 10 points on that in his second. Jenkins is threatening to do something similar.
Perhaps that first match on the stage is making a difference then.
45.
The greats have been remembered here at the World Seniors Championship. Eric Bristow, Leighton Rees, Jockey Wilson and Andy Fordham all engraved on the flights of that fantastic trophy. Really is something spectacular, that, isn't it?
It's superb, yeah. Very nice. Whoever came up with that design, very clever.
And everyone determined to get their hands on it.
I did touch it when it was on stage.
Some have superstitions about that kind of things, touching trophies and all that. Not someone who's won 10 world titles, though. Again, Terry Jenkins putting in a big score just at the time that it applies the most pressure.
100.
It's a nice last start there from Lisa.
140.
Double 10.
120.
Well, finally he misses one, but it's the end of a big combination, and again Lisa's needing a big combination herself just to get a leg on the board.
Well, right on his heels, but is she going to get a chance?
But every leg seems to be the same story. Here comes Terry Jenkins looking at double 10. Is this the chance? No. Takes it away from her, and it hurts even more. Last dart in hand, I'm sure.
She's got a smile on her face there, but I don't think she's very happy with him at the moment.
Yeah, every single time she seems to be on simple two-darter, and Jenkins is hitting the double and just denying her that opportunity.
Yeah, she's just not had a chance at the double yet.
100.
Terry has the darts in the third leg. He could make it 6 on the spin if he holds his throw here. There will be a break in play then, and then the rest of the match played out after that. Still to come, Dave Prinz against John Lowe. Remarkable story really to have John Lowe, who was in the very first World Championship final, playing here at the World Seniors. Don't think you could get that in any other sport.
You know, it's been really nice to see them all, you know, and like I said the other day, it's nice for me to take part as well, because, you know, they were my heroes, you know, when I was taking it up, and to be playing alongside them now, it's a bit strange. Yeah,
absolutely. Special event to be at, everyone that's got a ticket, everybody that's involved, but for you guys playing in it, it must be such a surreal experience, because it's the nostalgia, the camaraderie of all the old friends that perhaps you haven't seen for a long time, and then all of a sudden you're on the stage and you've got a proper darts match to play at a World Championship.
Yeah, exactly that. You know, you're catching up with a few words here and a few words there, you know, what you've been up to and all that, and then next thing it's game on.
Can Lisa get her game on here? Terry Jenkins has been irresistible on the doubles. He's looking at a Shanghai shot to win the second set. Tops for Terry, and in it goes. Lovely finish for Terry Jenkins. Welcome back. Terry Jenkins has won all 6 legs so far. 96 average, threatening to have the highest in the tournament so far. That belongs to Kevin Painter in his straight legs demolition of Wayne Warren yesterday. A fantastic performance from the artist, who will take on Phil Taylor tonight here at the Circus Tavern. A real buzz about that one, but Lisa Ashton has not really stopped playing darts for the last few years. She's been on the PDC circuit, on the Pro Tour, as well as playing on the Women's Series. Won 7 of those Women's Series titles, so she's a tough competitor, and she'll have been in difficult positions, and she'll know exactly what to do here. And Trina, that's exactly what to do, isn't it?
That's exactly that. Yeah, that's a great start.
100.
I'd love her to back this up with another one now.
That would be incredible. I've seen a couple of players go with back-to-back 180s over the course of the weekend so far. No one going further. Of course, the next man on stage, John Lowe, hit the first ever televised 9-darter. Got more than £100,000 for it as well.
Which was a lot of money back in them days. It's a lot of money now, mind, but...
Well,
Ashton here, despite Terry Jenkins being down to the finish first, could find herself in the most promising position she's been so far in any leg.
100. Terry, you require 120.
I mean, if he hits this, you might just walk off the stage and go, you know what, have it, Terry. Finally, he misses a chance.
81. Lisa, you require
Can she take it out?
101.
Misses the treble 19 there.
61.
So it leaves it handy once again.
Terry, you require 40.
But is she going to get a chance?
Game shot on the first.
It's a familiar tale, isn't it?
Terry Jenkins.
It is indeed.
Lisa doesn't get a dart at double, but she's left herself a chance, and Terry Jenkins takes out the finish, breaks the throw, takes the first leg, 7 on the spin.
He's living up to his name, he's bullying her.
60.
Absolutely. Bit of a walk in the park. I don't know if bulls just, you should walk a bull in the park really, but that's what it feels like for Terry Jenkins.
100.
So many potential stories for who could win this tournament, but
43.
you know, Lisa herself was tipped hotly. It would be incredible if she were to win the first World Seniors title, but Terry Jenkins, another one, having lost all those finals over the years,
100.
having seen all the players play. I'm going to put you on the spot. Who's impressed you the most? Who's the most likely winner from what you've seen so far?
Well, obviously Rob against me, you know that he played really well, and he played well in his first game as well. Kev's playing well. So yeah, I think they're the main two contenders at the moment. So yeah, you know, it's a wide open thing for it really at the moment. It gets down to the nitty gritty soon.
It must feel like Kevin Painter's gone back a couple of decades, playing Phil Taylor in a quarter-final at the World Championship. Does that name still ring fear into Kevin Painter, even though he knows he's playing better than Phil in this tournament?
Well, I'm sure there's a little bit of fear there. You know, you never know what's going to happen, do you? So that's some great darts there from Lisa. Nice 180. Puts her in control of this leg.
Yeah, and it would be a break back. She's come back from that break and landed a couple of maximums.
140. Lisa, you require 64.
Done whatever she needs to do to give herself a chance. She gets 2 darts at tops.
Game shot on the
And
second
she takes that.
Lisa Ashton.
She'll be happy with that. Actually having a chance at the double.
Yeah, it's been brilliant since the break from Lisa Ashton. Really has. It's a great guide as well for that double top. She used it perfectly.
100.
And you'll know, champions, they don't crumble from any situation in a match, particularly in set play as well.
No, you keep fighting, that's it. You know, it can change so drastically. You know, you might lose a set 3-0, but you know, the following set can be completely different. So it's yeah, you keep at it.
Well, Terry Jenkins is currently 2 legs away from winning the match, but if Ashton wins 2 legs here, she'll put him back to 3 legs away.
Exactly that.
45.
If you are just joining us this afternoon, John Walton getting a victory against John Parts in the opening match of the day, going through to the quarterfinals to take on the winner of this match.
Lisa leaving a bogey number there. Looking to pressure this now.
65.
Yeah, good thinking with the last dart, making sure she left a 2-dart finish rather than one that required 3. Jenkins won't be on any kind of out.
30.
A few mistakes in this leg
100.
for Terry.
And I feel like they're forced errors as well, because Lisa really has come out flying. She went for tops there,
60.
didn't need to, but she set up the shot anyway.
Yes, good thinking there from Lisa.
140. Lisa,
So can she take this leg
40.
too? Tops. Double 10.
30.
Well, that hasn't
Terry
happened
require
the other way around.
105.
Terry Jenkins in those situations has always gone out, and he can still finish this. Treble 20 for tops. not to be. So Ashton does get a reprieve, but really needs to hit it this time.
Lisa, you require 10.
She takes it with a second dart.
Lisa Ashton.
Another leg for Lisa. Goes 2-1 up in this set. That will give her some confidence.
Game on.
Yeah, full credit, and her average is creeping up. The gap between them is getting smaller and smaller. I do feel like the way that Lisa's performed, Terry Jenkins is just starting to make a few mistakes because of that pressure.
Yeah, if she can keep the pressure on, then you know, hopefully she'll give herself some more chances.
Roland Schulten beaten by Terry Jenkins in the previous round.
121.
Trying to keep his arm loose for next year's World Seniors. Of course, there are other seniors events
55
on the radar as well. Match play in the Masters to come in the coming months. So there's a new idea, I think an overdue one, but it's been well received, hasn't it?
It has. You know, it's a different format, and you know, it's not been thought of before. So you know, it's really interesting, and you know, a lot of people are really, spectators are looking forward to it, and so are the players.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a delight to see some of the stars of yesteryear, and in some players' case, the stars of today, Lisa Ashton being one of those.
140. Terry
Pressure there.
40. Game shot on the fourth leg. Terry Jenkins.
But he does what he's normally doing in this game. He's hitting the doubles pretty sharpish.
Yeah, rarely missing doubles, Terry Jenkins, and it gets us to that pivotal point where it's win or bust
60.
for his opponent. Lisa Ashton, if she can hold her throw, she extends this match, she takes it into a fourth set. If Terry Jenkins can break here, and it's game over, and the bull charges through to the quarterfinals tonight.
58.
Great dart, and follows it.
Absolutely perfect darts there from Lisa. At a time where she really needs it.
She's racked up 3 maximums, all of them in this set.
78.
So Lisa Ashton, having lost the first 6 legs of the match in the first 2 sets, has come out flying, come out fighting.
100.
So Lisa's got a chance here with 103. She'll have another 3 at it, as Terry's left a bogey number.
Missed out at tops, but it doesn't matter because the ball is on a bogey. Double 10 for Lisa Ashton to take the set.
Required 20. Game shot on the first set.
She'll be relieved with that. She'll be well relieved.
She looked relieved when she got a leg on the board, but now she's got a set on the board, and Terry Jenkins has got a game on his hands. Obviously, Trina, you've played both forms of darts, set play and match play. How difficult is it in those crucial sort of 5th legs in sets to really, well, you know that you have to perform for that one leg? How difficult is it to focus solely on and take away the pressure?
Well, it is, and it's, you know, when you're playing just a leg format, it's a lot easier on your mind. But when you're playing a set format, you know, it's more technical. So you can't afford to make too many mistakes. Yeah,
certainly. You can't fall asleep for 3 legs, can you? Or the set's over.
No, it's a set gone now.
Well, the set has gone the way of Lisa Ashton. Terry Jenkins is still playing a decent standard.
45.
And to be fair, standard has been decent from both players during this match. It's just a deadly doubling from Jenkins in the first 2 sets that put him in the position to win the game.
26.
Since he's been pressurised that little bit more, the scoring is starting to desert him.
Yeah, Lisa come out from the break and really started her game then. So yeah, and the more pressure that she seems to put on Terry, then it seems to be working. However, saying that, here he comes.
100.
Kind of trying to rescue the leg a little bit. Hadn't had a ton plus visit until then. Ashton needs to find a treble to get herself down to a finish.
60.
Can't manage it, so finally
137.
a little bit of breathing space for Jenkins. 117 left, going downstairs. And now back for a big 20.
97.
Lisa really got to put in a big shot here to pressurise, and that's not a great first dart. Needs a treble.
44. Terry
Double top for Terry
40.
Jenkins. Been really good on this for much of the match. He's gone the wrong side of the marker, but once again he sinks it. Last dart in hand. Jenkins still in control.
Second leg, it's Lisa to throw first.
1 up
Game on.
in the 4th set. 2-1 up in sets.
93.
That's a good last start there from Lisa. Picking out the treble. 18.
We were having a conversation yesterday about the pace of players, and it's
55.
something that's really sped up in darts over the years. And we think that in this field, Lisa Ashton is probably the fastest thrower. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I probably do actually. She's very rhythm and motivated sort of thing, you know, with her throw, and yeah, she's quite quick.
Yeah, just thinking when she made that switch, if you're going to be that quick, you have to be quick with the mind as well, don't you?
She's not quick approaching the board, you know. She's quick when she's at the board, but she takes her time when approaching the board. But when she's on the hockey, them 3 darts go pretty quick.
Yeah, great to watch. And she's put a big dent in her score in this leg, in contrast to Terry Jenkins. In control, looking likely to level the set, but she will need to find a break at some point.
81.
A bit of a slip there from Terry.
67.
So can Lisa take this shot out? She can't now.
She will hope to leave it handy.
41.
Would have hoped for a handier leave than that. Jenkins starting downstairs. Well, that's a bit of a disaster. Can he rescue it?
83. Lucy require 126.
So treble 19s. It's a shot here.
39.
Again, just on approach, a couple of loose darts here, and Terry Jenkins is probably going to be closer than he should be in this leg. 87, no guarantee of a dart
41.
at the outer ring here for Lisa Ashton. Might just be the bullseye.
87.
Double 18.
Game shot on the second leg.
Fires it right in the centre of that segment.
Third leg, it's Terry to throw first. Game
Am I
on.
to doubt Lisa Ashton hitting a treble to earn herself 2 darts at the double and only needed 1, so we're all square in the 4th set.
60.
And can Ashton find that break she needs that would set us on the way to a final set showdown?
81. .96.
Pretty even Stevens on this at the moment.
121.
Good adjustment from Jenkins there. Having hit a 1 with one of his darts. A good switch from Ashton as well.
92.
Could be a big leg this. If Lisa can find that break, turns the set in her favour.
100.
Two trebles will be perfect, one to stay with him.
65. Terry, you require 124.
I think Lisa's made a bit of a mistake with the maths there. An 18 would have left 170, wouldn't it?
65.
Yeah, a bit of a mistake there.
When she really was in with a chance to break as well.
90.
Bad moment to have a mathematical meltdown, and Terry Jenkins
59.
looking to make her pay. Double top. Now he does give her a chance.
She's got to make this count. This, like you say, she needs the break. Perfect opportunity to do so.
53.
Just short of the double top.
Terry, you require 20. Game shot on the
Terry
third.
Jenkins once
Terry
again
Jenkins.
plays the role of Punisher.
Fourth leg, it's Lisa to throw first. Game on.
Good last start there from Lisa. Picking off the treble 19.
100.
Still in there fighting. Has to do what's supposed to be the easy bit and hold a throw here, and then she'll have to break in the last leg of the set to force a decider. She's no stranger though from these kind of deficits. Cast your mind back to the 2014 Lakeside World Final, and she came from 2-0 down to defeat Dieter Hedman.
81.
Oh, she won't give up, that's for sure. She'll keep plugging away, and hopefully she'll take the opportunities when they arise. But at the moment, Terry's not giving her much, and when Lisa does have the opportunity, then they're not falling in for it.
100.
May have to think about the visit here. Yeah, she's done the right thing starting on 18s.
56.
Needed two trebles after hitting the single. So Terry Jenkins may be closing in on wrapping this match up in this leg. All Lisa Ashton can do now is hit big and hope.
43. Terry, you require 134.
A little look of resignation perhaps. Terry Jenkins isn't going to go out. Well, the story of the game has been that Lisa has pressured Terry Jenkins in these situations, but he's battered away that pressure. Can she find a big pressure visit one last time?
Lisa unlucky there.
76.
Not leaving her outshot.
Yeah, and even more unlucky now because Terry's got himself in a bit of trouble. 15 scored, 61 remaining. Now double 18 for the match.
58.
Well, Lisa will be kicking herself because double 9's a dodgy double to be on, isn't it? And she can't go out from here.
$59. Terry, you require 80.
Straight for it. Double 4. Another match start for Terry Jenkins. Another match start miss. A chance for Lisa Ashton.
Lisa, you require 104.
Is that out of the board?
Looks like it.
Wow. Bullseye then.
63.
Well, what's happened there?
Terry, you require 8.
I don't think she realised she had the ball left.
And the match.
And the ball has left her stranded. Terry Jenkins takes the match. A 3-1 win. Lisa Ashton at the back end of that match. A couple of mathematical